Respond to who? Sounds pretty obvious, doesn't it? And yeah, we come back to that triangle. I'm Dr. John, and thanks for watching. And in terms of the triangle, one person we've actually got to respond to, but remember we've got to connect and understand first, is ourselves. So easy to point the finger, isn't it? Point the finger at someone else rather than looking at the three coming back to me. And to be reactive to someone else rather than actually understand what's going on with ourselves. We are really also aware of the importance of the people who influence our lives, and these are often our friends. So important for teenagers in particular in the early stages of life to choose who are going to be the main people who are going to influence you, because the people you walk with are going to be the people who you respond to. Just another thing is not just your friends and yourself with the three fingers, but thirdly is responsive to God. And let me ask you, to what extent are you prepared to respond to God? And how on earth do you find out about who he is anyway? More about that in subsequent posts. So in terms of who to respond to, firstly, I guess it starts with me. And it's a matter of looking at those three fingers pointing at me. What are the things in my life which I need to change? Secondly is, who am I going to respond with? And it's those fellow travelers, those influencers, people who are close to you. And it's choosing your friends carefully. And so that's going to be a major factor in terms of where you go in life. Church should be a really safe place. Remember, we talked about safety, or we will do anyway, for church. Should be a place where we have that safe connection, where we are understood, so that we can respond in the context with other people. And remember, finally, is that we are to be responsive to God. In the Bible, it talks about that we can be responsive to God. We can be responsive to what the Bible calls the world or others, or we can be responsive or reactive to ourselves. That's called the flesh. And it's as we come alive to God when we're born again, that's when we can start to become responsive to him. And I ask you the question, have you been born again? So just to end with, what one thing do you need to connect with in yourself and understand more and change more in terms of those three fingers? Hey, I guess it's like connect, understand, respond. What are those three things you need to do in terms of yourself? Share this with another, and why don't you even talk to God about this? Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. John. Next time we're going to talk about just a very brief introduction on how to respond. We'll unpack that in future posts in a much, much bigger way. Thanks for watching.